All right, welcome everyone. As you can see the screen here, we are extremely excited to share a contest that's going to start up on September 1st. And we're calling it 3G because you can see it right there. Goal, growth, and we're saying gather. It says gathering, but goal, growth, and gather. So without further ado, let's just kind of jump into this. The goal is simple. The contest that we're going to launch involves.
And can you say, Phil, sorry for interrupting you, but this is a Team Mango contest. This is not a corporate contest.
Correct. This is
Yeah.
our team. Thank you. Back into the flow. The goal is simple. You're going to want to earn this trip. So starting on September 1st, we've got the new modernized compensation plan 2.0. And so we wanted to create a contest that aligned with corporate's goals, with the team goals, and with your individual goals. So the goal is simple. You are going to want to earn this trip. Growth. I love this quote by Abraham Maslow. One can choose to go back towards safety or forward towards growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. So over the course of September 1st till December 15th, you are going to grow individually. We are going to grow as a team. So we're not only creating this contest, we're going to help you earn it through growth opportunities and practical training. We're going to gather. We've not secured one, but we've secured two, and I'm calling these compounds. We might have some teaser slides here at the end. Two places that will comfortably house and sleep between 20 and 30 people. That's not on a floor, on air mattresses. These accommodations are deluxe. And if we have more people from across our team that win this, we will get a bigger place or places. Okay, but there's more. This gathering is going to take place over Super Saturday celebration between January 13th through the 16th. There's going to be a special speaker to be announced, special guests that you're going to want to be around. A private chef for every meal that we eat at this gathering. If I spelled it right, you're reading it right. Masseuses.
Phil, did you let people in? Sorry, I'm getting messages. People are saying you're not letting them in.
Well, now I have. There we go. Masseuses on site for free massages the entire 4 days. Let me repeat that one more time. Marietta wins this contest and she wants to get a massage every 3 hours for the entire 4 days. She'll be able to do so. Okay, not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Entertainment, activities, hiking, yoga classes. This is going to be an amazing time together. So I don't know about you, maybe some of you are already starting to calculate like what the value of this trip would be and how hard it's going to be to earn it. So I think I should go to the next slide. And if you're not excited now, you will be on this next slide. 100. The best part of this contest is that all you need to do to earn it is grow by 100 points from wherever you finish in August. So let's take Phil Mango, okay, for example. And well, before we do that, you only have to do this once between September 1st and December 15th to qualify. So if you're at 0 right now and you finish the month of August at 0, either finish September, October, November, or by December 15th, finish with at least 100 points and you earn this trip. So wherever you finish in August with points, all you have to do is add 100 to qualify. That's it. It's that simple. This applies for anyone who's literally hearing my voice right now, are levels 1 through 7. My level 1 through 7, Riley Mango's level 1 through 7, Emma Mango's level 1 through 7. Pretty simple. Now, if you finished, I was just starting to use my example, but if you finished the month of August with 25 points, all you have to do to earn this trip is finish any month between September and December the 15th. It's not going to be the 31st, but the 15th with 125 points and you win. I'm going to pause for effect right there. I can't see any faces. However, Jen, tell me what you're feeling. Tell me if there's any reactions in the chat. Tell me if anyone wants to unmute and tell me what they're thinking so far.
Most of them are covered up, so I can't see their faces. I think honestly, if you're like me, when Phil and I started talking about this and doing it, I will just interject my own thinking so that you can kind of see where we're coming from and go, why are they doing this? It kind of, it's like, why are they pulling this number out of their rear end when we haven't really been doing anything? But here's the deal, you guys. These numbers will work. And if more importantly, you duplicate these numbers, because the next part that Phil's going to talk about that I might spoil right this second.
Don't.
No, I will. Yeah, I can't see you. I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh.
To know that in the
We're never
next,
doing Zooms in separate rooms again.
okay, fine, whatever. In the next 3.5 months, whoever you have join your team that grows by 100 points or more also is eligible for this contest. So you not only have something that motivates and is a driver to help you get your business going, but it also helps you do what we do best, which is run side by side, arm in arm with someone else to say, hey, we can do this. And guess what? When you help your level 1 get 100 points, what does that do to your points? You're going to get 100 points, because that's the way that our compensation plan works, y'all. This new comp plan that's rolling out September 1st, we're going to do, like Phil said, there's going to be a lot of growth opportunities, but we want you to focus on the growth, and that is going to be the key. And guess what happens when you focus on something? That's what grows.
All right.
So what we
Awesome.
focus on, we grow.
Word. Good preaching.
So I see lots of head nods. I think that they're waiting for more, Phil.
Well, good. Let's get to it. So like you just mentioned, Jen, what a great segue that was. If someone joins Plexus in November, they still can earn this trip. It's where you finish the month of August that sets your baseline. So because you joined in November, how many points did you have in August? 0. You weren't here. You just have to get 100 points. But earning a trip is one thing. Paying for travel there is another. So there's more. The more points you earn, the more you get. 100 points earns you the trip. Get to 200 points. Not 3 times, not 4 times, just once. You'll earn the trip plus a $100 travel voucher. Get to 300 points. You're going to earn the trip plus an additional, hear that word correctly, additional 150. So it stacks. You now have $250 in travel vouchers. 500 points, earn the trip plus another $250. Now you're up to $500. If you go and you're at 0 today, listening to my voice, and you get to 750 points by December the 15th, you're going to earn the trip. You're going to get to bring a guest, and you're going to get another $250, totaling $750 in travel vouchers, otherwise known as cash deposit in your checking account, whatever. You're going to use it to get to the event. Okay. Again, we're doing more because we want you to do more. So who wants to see what you're working to earn? All right. Here's a little tease. This is one of the properties that we've secured, and I'm going to talk about locations possibly at the end. This place has only 10 bedrooms, huge pool, backyard, a giant meeting, living, kitchen area. It's pretty stinking incredible. So it's about a goal. It's about growth. It's about gathering together. So make a goal. Whether it's 100 or you want to go big and try and get 750 points, it's about growth, both your personal, your professional, and your team growth. And we're going to gather together. I kind of tipped it here. We're actually narrowing this down to 3 different locations. And this is where I'm in the other room. And Jen can't see my face or because my camera's not working. So she can't see what I'm about to do either. We had 3 different locations in mind. We've narrowed it down to 2 locations. There's a potential that we're going to do this over 2 different weeks. And that's why we've secured a couple of different locations. So luxurious accommodations, meals with a private chef, training from special guests. We're not actually going to do this in Phoenix. So there's scratch the corporate tour, but we'll have Super Saturday together, on-site pampering all weekend long, hiking, relaxing, connecting.
There will be no hiking.
Come on.
Not for me anyway. There will be no hiking. Stephanie
So
and Marriott, so a couple of those ladies that like to hike, they can go do that. I'm not hiking.
So let's, before I turn it over to Jen and then take questions and talk about some other things, let's talk about next steps. The very next step is that we want you to connect with your leader and us for what we're calling a 3G call. Jen, why don't you tell us what a 3G call is?
So we talked about the title of our kind of this contest is goal, growth, and gather. And so we're going to use that as a 3G. The other thing that I love about 3G is that it insinuates, right, that we're ready to change speed. And none of this can happen for any of us. With all the amazing things that we're throwing at you, it will not work if you don't choose in your mind to find a new speed for yourself and for your business. And we can all excuse all day long sickness and a funk and the world around us being scary and not having time, but you're all here for a reason. And until you're sent away from Plexus for some unforeseen reason, you have a calling to share what you know and what you have in our products and our opportunity, as much as, and I'm speaking to myself. So yes, the world may seem upside down. Yes, it might seem scary, but guess what? We have amazing products that can help us manage the stress and the environment around us more than ever.
Okay, baby, what's a 3G call?
I said, stop. This is important, Phil. You don't think you need this, but it's important. So a 3G call is going to be time for us to solidify and hear from you what your commitment is. Because the other thing that can happen in this business is that I could sit back and go, gosh, my team they can run and they can earn me all kinds of points. The only big qualifier here for this contest, besides the 100 points in growth, is your choice in doing it. If I don't hear from you, if Phil doesn't hear from you, if a leader doesn't hear from you and you grow 500 points, you're not invited on this trip. And that can sound harsh and rude, but this is meant for people who are ready to draw their line in the sand, who are ready to kick up a gear and ready to run together. Now, that's not saying I'm going to sit there and tell you how to get your 100 points, because this is your business and your time. And y'all, really, if we focus the effort on this is a really easy contest. It's really attainable and achievable.
Okay, so
that's what a 3G call is.
Step 1, you can connect with your leader and us for a 3G call, where we're going to just outline some things, make sure you have everything that you need from us to be successful, and then run your plan.
Right. And if you're a current ambassador, that means in the month of September. That
That's
needs
right.
to happen in the month of September.
Correct. Once calls are scheduled, then you'll receive a contest tracker. So if you don't have a contest tracker, you're not in the contest. So you got to schedule the call to get the tracker. Number 3, you're going to plug into multiple growth opportunities. Jen, talk about that for a second.
So we, again, I don't have time, and it's not, it doesn't help my business for me to sit around and figure out when you're on a corporate call or when you're doing a call or when you're doing an opportunity event. But you all know, and we will make available to you on a very regular basis, training and growth opportunities by either directing you to what corporate has given us or utilizing what you have in terms of resources in your back office, highlighting those products, and then doing our own team meetings or larger team meetings where you're plugging in. Anytime you can plug in, y'all hear me say this all the time, it charges you up. It keeps you going. That is a growth opportunity. So if I could hear from you in September and you say, yes, I want this, and then I don't see you until December going, well, I'm like at 80 points to help me figure out, I'm going to have a really tough conversation with you and go, where have you plugged in? What growth opportunities have you taken? And that's a really easy way, I think, for all of us to find some accountability. We should all be looking for 2, 3, 4 opportunities every week for growth, whether it's personal growth, listening to an Audible, listen to an Audible book, you love something you hear, it applies to our business, share it on the team page, right? Being a voice. I love what Christy's done. Christy's set up a little chat group with her little team and she's sharing information. She doesn't always hear back from them, but that's not the point. The point is that she's doing the growth. She's doing the work. She's paying attention and she's preparing herself for the team that will come, that will be responsive.
Awesome. All right. So let me recap. So it's Goal Growth Gather, January 13th through the 16th. It starts September 1st. And we're going to be gathering. The locations will be announced in the month of September. They've already been held, but it's a big tease. We want to see everyone kind of get to work on this. Special guests and speakers, private chef, masseuse, entertainment, more surprises than you can even imagine. All you have to do is get to 100 points starting in September 1st, 100 additional points. So wherever you finish the month of August, if you finish at 500, you need to get to 600. You finished at 32, you need to get to 132. One time, and do that between September 1st and December 15th. If you do more than 100 points, there's additional travel vouchers that are available to you, up to $750 in travel vouchers plus a guest when you go really big. Here's the other thing that we didn't talk about that I'll tell you here at the end. I don't want to forget it, but the big piece. It's going to be incredible. The thing that we need to talk about here that's most important, when you do this, when you go from wherever you're at and you grow by 100, you grow by 200, you grow by 750, not only are you earning this trip and earning the prizes, you're earning prizes from Plexus. You're earning additional significant income from Plexus that has nothing to do with this contest. This is just what we think is a great vehicle to inspire and to help you grow.
Right. You may not be motivated by thinking like a pair, some jewelry that Plexus can give you, but I know that most of you and those of you that are watching this recording are motivated by gathering together, of coming together and getting your cup filled. And how fun will it be to be able to do that for Super Saturday on location somewhere where we're watching it and really experiencing it all together. I have heard too that whatever's coming for our next Q4 success sprints might just really play along well with all of this. And that's all I'm going to say.
Cool. So I'm going to pause the recording and then upload it so that you all can share with your teammates and have them inspired.